welcome back to the show, guys. It is now time for Truth Syndrome Monday as we prepare to wrap up the year 2025. It is really, really amazing because it's that time when people start to take stock on what the year has been so far. That's why today we're asking this question. What's that one thing you did this year that you don't want to repeat next year? Over to you.
Me?
Yeah.
Go first. So
I'm asking the question.
So you inspire me.
Answer me, Joe. 25. It is really, really amazing because it's that time when people start to take stock on what the year has been so far. That's why today we're asking this question. What's that one thing you did this year that you don't want to repeat next year? Over to you.
Me?
Yeah.
Go first. So
I'm asking the question.
So you inspire me.
Answer me, Joe. I will reset you now.
Okay, so one thing I did so much this year that I don't want to repeat next year. This year, I feel like I was shrinking myself to fit into small spaces so much. And yeah, I know I'm not going to do that next year. Next year, I'm going to live loudly. I'm going to be the best version of myself. And another thing I did this year was that I put people first before myself. I always thought, okay, what's this person going to think? What's my action going to do to affect this person? And every time, I feel like I did not think of what my actions are going to do to affect me. So I put my happiness on the line. I put my peace of mind on the line just to accommodate other people. So yes, that I am not going to do this year again. Yeah, I'm not going to do next year anymore. How about you?
For me, topping the list is procrastination. I procrastinated on a lot of things and it made me miss out on some things. So next year, I'm not going to procrastinate. And the second one you said, yes, I put people first a lot. But then losing my mom and then understanding people's reactions and the way people behave this year has helped me to, would I call it mature? And it has also helped me deal better with people. So now I can say that I am happier. I am okay. I don't carry anybody's burden. And next year, I'm going to stay happier.
Okay, so and I think another thing, just to chip in, another thing that I did a lot this year that I would not do, or another thing that I didn't do this year that I would now do next year is this year, I was not as entitled as I should have been. This year, I feel like, yeah, we all say entitlement is a bad thing, but this year, I feel like this year I was not as entitled because, you know, there are just some things that you are naturally entitled to and you just go for them. For me, I feel like I didn't go for anything. I didn't feel as entitled as I should have been. And next year, I will be more entitled. I will go for things that I actually do deserve. I will go for things that I actually do want.
And then this year also, I was giving excuses for people. But next year, I'm not speaking for anyone. Because everyone is responsible for their actions. And like you said, people's choices and actions can affect you in different ways. And then people react to things in different ways. So you might be able to take a lot of things, but it gets to a breaking point where you can't take things anymore. And then you explode. So it's best not to even get to that point. So I'm going to speak more for myself and stop giving excuses for people. Let everyone just know that this is the right thing to do and do the right thing at the right time.
End of the day. Yes, yes, yes.
There's a lot, but we are going to stop there because if you give us the whole day, we'll keep talking.
All right, guys, that is our truth. After this break, we'll also love to hear from you watching. As the phone lines will be open, we'll also be checking out your Facebook and X messages. We're at TVC Connect on X and at TVC Entertainment on Facebook. Using the hashtag eSplash on TVC. We were out and about and we asked this same question. So let's go find out what people had to say.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
One thing I did this year that I don't want to do next year, I say time wasting. I wasted a lot of time, yeah? So there's no time.
I don't want to make so much friends anyways, because most friends are bad.
Waiting. Because sometimes when you wait, you don't have time to do what you want to do. So don't wait. Do that thing that's on your mind. Give it a try and it will definitely work out or give you a new way to do something else, all right?
I would say trusting my gut the first time.
One thing I did this year that I don't want to do next year is I give people a lot of chances, right? I genuinely don't want to really care about a lot of people next year and just do my thing and don't have to think what the people think. So yeah, pretty much.
I plan on, boosting my portfolio next year. So I didn't really boost it this year, but next year, top notch.
I want to stop drinking. I want to stop drinking.
Actually, I enjoyed this year, so there's no regrets.
TSM, Truth Syndrome.
Wow.
Yes.
So I like how intentional that young man was. He said he wants to stop drinking. And that's the thing. That's something I used to tell people. I'm like, if you really want to do something, you will do it if you set your mind to it. And it begins by you saying that I want to do this thing. So if you're very intentional, you will get to that point. It won't be easy at first, but you get to that point.
I agree with you.
I wish him the best.
But yes, we have loads of messages. If you're wondering what we are talking about and the question we're asking, the question is, what's that one thing you did this year that you don't want to repeat next year? Well, how many, do you have messages on X?
Yes, I have messages.
Okay.
So at Sound011 says, good day, ladies. Love your dresses and your vibes. Thank you very much. I won't want to procrastinate again, especially against my education. And lastly, I won't entertain any friends that don't appreciate my friendship. The guy did a lot of bad things for me, but I kept apologizing. So that's the thing. You're always giving excuses for people, and because you give those excesses, you give them space, they begin to take you for granted. And it gets to the point where they don't even care. Atonda Rofia says, procrastinating and thinking of what people would say. Kali Parker says, good day, gang. It's nice seeing your fine faces. Thank God it's Monday. The one thing I did this year that I don't want to repeat next year, not going visiting enough. Next year, I'll pay my relatives a visit. Mr. Kali, love you guys. Season's greetings. Thank you very much.
Love you. Okay, we have a lot on Facebook actually.
Yep.
So, Sustain Vicky says, how many people saved that 2026 stuff? What? Okay, Chinaza says, not putting enough effort in things that really matter to me. So next year, I would really love to be serious about things. Ayomide Ojo Johnson says, I made too much financial mistakes. I can't never forget. I love your dressings, by the way. We love you too.
Thank you.
Noel says, I want to be more proactive this year. David Ogugwa says, one priority is that don't waste another year doing the same thing. So next year, I'll be very serious, like no more fighting and quarreling.
Amen.
I love Catherine's clothes, so beautiful. She loves you too.
Thank you.
Rebecca Taiwo Ogunlade or not there says, I want to be reserved, not talking too much. Clock that tea.
Amen.
T says just a little bit. Oluwatimsi says tolerating a lot of nonsense this year and it can never happen next year. Sixter says always having negative thinking, which I don't want to repeat itself. 2026. Kali Parker says by not traveling out of the country. Patience says fighting and quarreling. James Yamor says investing in farming, which this year Wayo government has frustrated farmers this much. Okay, we hope these things that you've set yourself to do, you can actually do them by next year. So you don't come back next year, December, and say the same thing over and over again.
Exactly.
Please be more intentional about your growth.
Yep.
Be more intentional about those things that you are willing to change. Do you have any other things to say?
Yes, and I want to say that apart from being intentional, put these things down somewhere. Because sometimes we just say things as spur of the moment, but then we end up forgetting it and think of other things. By the time you take it down, you think of other things, you take it down. You have a checklist that by the time you start accomplishing these things, you start checking it out. And trust me, you'll be very proud of yourself by the time you're done.
I agree.
The next year.
All right, guys, that's that about that. Now we can take this amazing Monday afternoon. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow we'll be talking about movies. You already know you love it so much. Thank you to everybody that watched the show. Thank you to everybody that sent in their reactions. It was really amazing, super, super amazing. On behalf of myself and the beautiful Lady Cat, we say
Bye.
bye.
Hey.